Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of inspiration and realness. Also, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and now the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself from his Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts, Mr. Shenanigans himself, and the two-time Chilling 3000 2022 End of the Year Awards winner, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans 1977, episode 589, 11 episodes away from the milestone 600. Let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. What happened on AEW Dynamite tonight? It happened, it was over 19 minutes ago. International title on the line. Orange Cassidy defending it against Kyle Fletcher of Aussie Open. Heck of a matchup it was, and Orange Cassidy was fighting Tombstone and everything else. By Kyle Fletcher retains the title. Will defend it at Double or Nothing in a blackjack battle royal against 20 other guys. If he survives that battle royal, he retains the title. If not, we're going to have a new champion. And the first major news was Aussie Open. That will be Kyle Fletcher and the now injured Mark Davis. He'll be back from his injury. Will be All Elite. Will be members of the All Elite roster. So another tag team for AEW. Very good. Renee Paquette interviewed Ricky Starks, who said that he's going to try to win the Battle Royal and become the international champion. He's going to focus on some gold. But it seems like Jay White and Juice Robinson of Bullet Club Gold is not done with him yet. So I don't know what those crybabies want. So there you go. Jungle Boy Jack Perry cut a promo on wanting to be the AEW AEW World Champion, and he vowed to do it, and because he had to take many different roads to Vegas in different circumstances and situations, but he said he fought to get there, and he did. So Jungle Boy versus Darby Allin versus Sammy Guevara and MJF for the AEW World Championship. FTR comes out to address what happened last week. So, as they were talking, Mark Briscoe came out and said, hey, listen, man, he said, I know you're going to do your thing. We're blood brothers for life, but dude, what's with the pile driver? He said, listen, I couldn't see. I was blind what Sanjay did to me. He goes, just shake my hand. And so Mark Briscoe slaps it away. He goes, no, listen, shake my hand, man. Listen, I've done nothing wrong. And he slaps, and then Mark Briscoe slaps Doc Harwood. Cash Wheel had to come in between the two of them before they got the blows. They were arguing. And then when Team Lethal Stroke, that would be Sanjay, that would be Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal with Sanjay Dutt, Satnam Singh, and now Karen Jarrett in their corner. So as Mark Briscoe looks like FTR, starts to walk away, and then he ended up shoving Karen Jarrett aside and Sanjay Dutt's side, slaps Jeff Jarrett, and he looks at and confronts Lethal and said, listen, I don't care about them, but you and I are boys, you know that, but this BS has got to stop. And all I can say is I cannot blame Mark Briscoe for that. I'm calling it down the middle. I don't care what you all want. I'm calling it down the middle. I really don't care. And that's what I would have said. But be that as it may. Then Renee Paquette interviewed Sammy Guevara, and she asked him a question on behalf of MJF. Were you willing to lay down? The offer stands, and Sammy Guevara says, "No, I ain't gonna get anything from MJF. If I would have gone to another company if I was gonna be a sellout." I think he took a pot shot at WWE, but whatever. And then he says he vows to walk away the AEW World Champion. So there's that. The Trios title on the line in an open house match. I know the couple of rules is no break. Rope breaks are null and void, but disqualifications are enforced. But however, AR Fox, Blake Christensen, and Metalik were trying their hand of becoming Trios champs, but instead the House of Black, Malachi Black, Brody King, and Buddy Matthews guess what? The House of Black, the house always wins. And that's there is to it. And then the BCC, Blackpool Combat Club, cut a promo about how they're going to beat the Elite at Double or Nothing in the Anarchy in the Arena matchup. MJF comes out to address the MGM crowd in Las Vegas, grabs a cup of water, drinks some, and then splashes the rest of it on Tony Schiavone, disrespecting him, the jerk that he is. And he addresses the crowd, saying that he will remain the AEW World Heavyweight Champion. But Darby Allin interrupted him, and Darby Allin said his piece and vowed to beat him. And then as he stood up to MJF low-blowed him. And then some of the other participants came out to the crowd and everything else, started jaw-jacking and everything else. There was a humongous fight in the back and all that. That's crazy. So I actually, so MJF and then Darby Allin and Guevara comes out to chase MJF away. Jungle Boy Jack Perry, as MJF retreats, Jungle Boy Jack Perry was waiting for him, kicked him, powerbombed him, grabbed his title, held it up high, and whatnot. Wardlow and Arn Anderson cut a promo on Christian Case. They said, basically said, just you think you have the advantage because you're experienced in ladders, but I got a few tricks up my sleeve and I will. And this is Brian Cage is thinking that he will retain his title at Double or Nothing. Women's action, Taya Valkyrie took on Lady Frost one-on-one. Taya Valkyrie did pick up the victory, while Jay Cargill, the TBS champion, Layla Gray, and Mark Sterling looks from the ring entrance. Tony Khan announced his first episode of Collision. It will take place in Chicago, in the United Center Arena. And could that be the return of CM Punk? Who knows for sure what's going through CM Punk's mind now. But it is at the United Center for AEW Collision, coming 3 weeks from this Saturday. Alex Marvez and Adam Page, and basically says, Alex explained himself, and then he says he realizes that Kenny is more than just, he's like the big brother I never had. So Kenny and Kenny Omega has a Wile E. Coyote type. I can't explain it, but anyway, so Adam Page considers the Elite family, so they'll fight Anarchy in the arena. It's going to go nuts. Contract signed with an unsanctioned matchup between Adam Cole and Chris Jericho. Adam Cole was staring at him through daggers when he went off on Jericho. And then he goes, well, you just got outsmarted, so it's 5 of us, 2 of you. Yeah, maybe 2 of us, but I did make a phone call from a guy that I admired, and he arrived. Sabu. That's right, Sabu, the man that me and my Rent and Rape colleagues interviewed back last year. It was a wonderful, or was it the year before that? It was wonderful to have Sabu on, and it was great. So, Rant and Rave's going to get even better. Trust me on this one. And Jericho Priest Society did retreat. Jamie Hayter, the women's champion, and the lovely Toni Storm were talking about how they're going to beat each other to keep the titles. The AEW World Women's Championship, how Toni Storm vowed to beat Lyra Valkyrie, not Lyra Valkyrie. Jamie Hayter, the AEW Women's World Champion. I got a lot of events mixed up here. Jamie Hayter for the AEW Women's Championship. Roderick Strong and Daniel Garcia in a heck of a good contest, but Roderick Strong did win in the end. Other match, Willow Nightingale cut a promo about how being the NWA, and I'm getting tired, folks. NJPW, New Japan Strong Women's Championship, and she says she's pushed herself for this opportunity and goal. Meanwhile, the Ring of Honor tag titles on the line. Lucha Brothers versus 2 members of the BCC, Claudio Castagnoli and Willa Yuta. It was a heck of a matchup, but instead, But then a little mishap in miscommunications, gave the Lucha Brothers a chance. Plus the distraction, while Bryan and Danielson was sitting on commentary, the Young Bucks happened to be under the ring holding Claudio back as allowing Rey Fenix and that casino drop. So that is and then after the Young Bucks get involved, they super kick Claudio. Jon Moxley comes out, says, "Hey, we're gonna beat you at Anarchy in the Arena, whether you like it or not," and all that. So they're really gonna need to go at it. So that is my thing. Well, that's all the time we have on this show. AEW Dynamite Event Center for the 24th of May, 2023. So that's it. I'm getting tired. I'm going to upload this video and get some sleep. All right. So I'll see you guys later. Have a great and blessed night. And until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, please take us home. That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do for Bob Saget production. And in association with A Sweet Bowl for Raving Dingleberries Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another great episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Until the next episode, goodbye for now.